All right, we are live. Okay. Hello and welcome to Scratchbuild Wit Da Cuzzz. I didn't make any announcement today, so I don't know how many people we're going to have in here tonight. I don't even got my class in here tonight. I think everybody gave up.
Yeah.
Zero people watching. All right. Sparky will get mad at me. Why'd you start at 5:01? Why don't you wait till 5:15? To let what's his name finish his live stream.
Yeah, that's right. It may still be going, is it?
Let's say after 5. After 8, he should be done.
Oh, Crooked River and Eastern.
Yeah, Crooked River and Eastern. John Nofo, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you in here. Yeah, he might still be going. Can one of you guys check?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, let's see. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this.
Yeah, I think it looks like they're still live, Vinny.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, they're still live.
Well, you know what? Then maybe I'll just cut this off right now and wait for them to finish.
Sure.
So I don't want to step on their toes. So now if I end this, I think you guys are still going to be here, right?
Yep.
Robert Conquest. I don't know. I got 2 people in here now. I really didn't want to step on his toes. I thought he'd be done by 5 o'clock. I mean, by 8 o'clock. Sal Garcia, hello. How's it going, my friend? That's 3 people. 3 newbies, too. Steve Childers, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here, buddy. I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in here, and then I'll tell you what these guys are going to be doing.
Yeah, I think they're just finished up, Vinny.
Oh, okay. Nathan, you can go ahead and start on that.
Oh.
And maybe you can get it done here. Got 5 watching. I see 4 people in the comments, but 5 people watching.
Well, that could be me because I have it on my phone.
Oh.
I'll lurk.
Yeah. All right. So
Yeah, Mystic's here now.
who?
Mystic Southern Railway, how you doing?
Mystic. Yeah, Mystic. How's it going? Your name is Dave, is it, Mystic? How's it going, Ian? Nice to see you guys.
Hi, Ian.
Mystic is Dave. I'm not 100% sure. It took me a long time to remember everybody's names.
Yeah.
And if I
I
don't
have a hard time with that.
If I don't see them often enough, I don't get to use their name all the time, so I don't remember it.
Yeah.
I used to have a cheat sheet. I had a notebook with all the names, the name of the channel, and the person's name next to it until I got to know.
We have a dry erase board up at our trailer so we can keep track of all the people at the trailer park.
Dwight Curley, how's it going? Robert Conquest. Hey, Rob, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here.
There's a naked guy running through here tonight.
Oh, okay. Mystic is John number 7. Okay, thank you, John. Number 7. I tell you what, nobody's been counting the Daves that are in here, but there's quite a few Daves that show up here too. Wilbur, how's it going? CV Railroad, how's it going, buddy? Okay, I'm all better now. All right, guys. Well, you guys don't know, but this is a scratch building clinic. Some of the new guys that are in here that I've been doing for these guys, and I see that half of my class is not shown up tonight. But anyhow, what these guys have been doing is I've been showing them how to do some basic builds, and the first thing they built was this shed. And it could be any kind of a shed. It could be for hoppers. It could be for gondolas or whatever, depending what kind of business gets hooked up to it. Which brings us to the next part of this build. Now, Sean, if you can see Sean's thing right there. Hold on, Sean. Let me get you up on the big dealie here. Show that off, Sean. Now the roof that he's got on there now, he done last week with our little session that we had going on, and all that is masking tape on top, and he scaled it down to what? Would you scale it down to 3 feet, Sean?
Yeah, it was 3 feet.
He scaled it down to 3 feet strips and just went ahead and laid it on top of the plastic, and over the week he went ahead and painted it, and it looks really good. So what they're gonna do tonight is they are gonna start to build a structure that's gonna go along with this shed. And I want the structure to have at least these dimensions in N scale. I want it to be 110 feet long, 50 feet high, and the width will be up to the person doing it. And he will be adding and subtracting stuff that he wants to have on his build. And so these guys are going crazy with their plastic. And I'll be watching them as they work on this stuff. Now, while these guys are working on that, I'm going to show you the progress that I have made on my build that I've been doing. The Oxnard Train, actually it's called the Oxnard Travel Center. And this is going to be the main entrance. I just need to put a window in here. So that's the main entrance. And then we have the tower. I still have to work on this roof. The roof didn't come out the way I wanted it to. And then we have parts of the breezeway. This will connect the tower to the main building. Yeah, that's good, John. Yeah, I'm having problems with the roof there, John Skullkill. Hey, Ralph, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. I'm supervising these guys building this stuff. I don't know where the rest of my class went. But yeah, I'm having a little bit of problem with the roof on that. I can't get it the way I want it to be. There's going to be a, let's see if I can show this real quick.
I'm gonna grab another sign. My scrap piece just isn't quite long enough.
I saw that.
It's short by 10 feet.
So this is the way the building is, and then this band has got to go around the top like this, and then that roof has to sit right on that band. So I'm having a problem figuring out. I'm not good at math, okay? I pretty much suck at math. So trying to figure this out is giving me a rough time. Thank you, Wilma. I appreciate that. Thank you, Rick. I appreciate that, buddy. It's getting there. I tell you, the problem I'm going to have on this build, the most problem I'm going to have with this build is doing all the roof lines, because there is a gazillion different roof lines and they all intersect with each other. Yeah, it's going to be fun. What I need to do is get the main building done. Hello, JT1. How's it going? I have to get the main building done and then build a roof on that first, and then build all the other roofs that go into it. And we'll see how that works out. But as you can see, these guys are eagerly working. And let's see, I'm going to pull Sean up here, see what he's doing. Sean is making his industry building to go along with the shed that he has done. Hey, Dave, NSF, how's it going, buddy? Nice to see you in here. Dwight Curley, nice to see you in here. Brian Page, how's it going, buddy? Glad you can make it in tonight. Grandpa Rails, how's it going, buddy? Glad to make it in tonight. 5:12 p.m. Hey, it's 5:12 p.m. Okay. The Lone Wolf Rail fan. Yeah, it's fun watching glue dry, isn't it? It's about as fun watching as watching paint dry. You got a channel, Lone Wolf? If you do, we'd like to see what you're doing. Should record it. So John Skokill, here's the roof to that building I was doing. It's just hard to get the measurements down. I'm trying to give it like a 1 millimeter on all sides overhang. So when I put this on there, it sits on that band that's going to go around. I'm going to call it a band. I'm not exactly sure what we can call it. Are you guys hearing me okay?
Yeah.
Everybody? Yeah, okay.
Well, 50 feet tall, Vinny, that's about 3.5 stories?
If you go to calculations, I said 12, 24, 36, 40. It's about 4.
4 stories.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess.
As long as you're over the shed.
Yeah.
You can make it as tall as you want, as long as you're over the shed.
I think that'll look all right. Like I think it'll look in proportion.
Okay. All right.
You know, 'cause I'm thinking of like a plastic extrusion sort of operation.
Yeah, that's fine. Now, if you, on your end walls, you don't have to make it flat. If you want to put a peak in there, you could put a peak in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe to do a peak on the same slope as what the shed is.
Yes, you can do that, and that would look great. And at least 1 row of windows, 2 or 3 windows above the shed, and 1 people door in the front, a freight door somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm just letting you guys use your imaginations right now. Hello, Evans Trains. Evans, North Texas, and Scale and more. How's it going, buddy? I don't think I've seen you, Evans, North Texas, and Scale Trains. I'll have to check your channel out. How's Nathan doing over there?
Pretty good. I completed the doors.
Okay. Well, that sounds good, Lone Wolf.
What am I doing?
I don't know. What are you doing?
Cutting before I even mark the line.
You can't do that.
No.
I'm watching Nathan work here. Hey, JD, what's going on, buddy?
Wait, what was that?
I'm just watching you, Nathan.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine. 31, 20, and 1. All right. I love the downers. Yeah, I noticed that. That's all right. He doesn't realize that YouTube counts it as a view anyhow. Make sure you're straight, Nathan, before you glue it.
Let's see. 50 feet wide.
Uh-oh, I spilled water. The reason why I'm not doing the build with these guys is because I would have no place to put this on my layout. So I just gave these guys some instructions and I gave them free reign of what they want to build, and I'm going to watch them do it. Sean, can you explain what you're going to be doing there?
Well, I've got cut the base, the sides, basic sides. Now I'm just doing the ends. But got to figure out the angle coming off of the shed.
Right.
Because I think I'm going to do the factory roof. Well, you know what? No, do I want to do the factory roof maybe flat?
That's up to you.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going to do it flat, what I would suggest, do you have some of the number 175 styrene left?
Oh, yeah, I got lots left, yeah.
Okay. If you're going to do a flat roof on there, then measure down from the top of the roof 3 scale feet. Okay? And then run your number 175 around the interior, around the perimeter of the interior. That's going to be the support for your roof.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, and you always got to have a little bit of a reveal on top of the roof, you know, like 2 or 3 feet.
Yeah.
I guess that's a safety thing or whatever. But anyhow, that's what you do. Just measure down from the top of your roof down 3 feet and measure 3 feet all around the perimeter, and then just put your 175 along that line.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because if I do that, then that'll allow me to put air conditioning units on top and things like that.
Well, you can do any kind of detail that you can find that's available. For some vents, what I use for vent pipes are N scale track spikes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because they got the little head on it, and it looks like the top of a vent pipe.
Right. Yeah, I never even thought of that.
Yeah. And when we get a little closer to there, when you're ready to do some piping to this build, I'm going to show you how to bend the piping, to bend the tubing.
Oh, okay.
I will tell you. I don't know this week if I 212. Let me make sure of the number, and I'll get back to you in a minute.
Sure. I got the T-square Wilmer from one of the scrapbooking stores that my wife deals with. It's made by Westcott, and it was about $7. It's not a bad little square. I find that it flexes a bit, so I've got to watch. Michael's, I was in Michael's tonight, and they have them there too, Wilmer. But I don't think the brand name was Westcott. Or something else.
Hello, brother. Container Man 68. How you doing, brother? You've been lurking, huh? I have a lurker. Mike Thomas, how's it going, buddy? Check on Nathan again.
Oh, I just put Loctite. Might drive for 30 minutes or more.
Okay. Four by 8 sheets of styrene, the same quality as evergreen for building structures and Scratchbuild. CV Railroad, if you can get a sheet of styrene that big at 1 millimeter thick, you'd be okay. But I also, if you look on Evergreen's website, they have 12-inch by 24-inch sheets of styrene also. So you might want to check that out. I don't know how much the 4 by 8 sheet's going to cost you. That sounds like it's going to cost you a bunch of money. But check out the Evergreen because, like I said, they have actually they got 8 by 14, and then they got 12 by 24. So you might want to check them out before you make any purchase on that. But if you can get it and it's 1 millimeter thick, I think it'll be okay. I've never seen a 4 by 8 sheet of styrene. So again, if it's 1 millimeter thick, you'd be okay. Yes, you can do that also, Roy. If you guys are watching some of the comments in there, Roy says that you can use old sprues for detail parts, and that's true, you can. $24 for 40,000. Wow, that's a pretty good price. That's a good price. I would go for it because the 12 by 24 sheets with Evergreen are like $20. So yeah, without seeing it, I can't tell you if it's good or not. But the price sounds really good. So if you want to chance it, go ahead. I mean, if it's 40,000 stick, you're doing okay because that's what I use to do my structures. 31.22, $90 for shipping. I will go pick it up. Yeah, right. Exactly. I remember I was going to order Taco Bell one night, okay, because I didn't feel like going. It was a Friday night right after one of my live streams, and I decided I was going to have Taco Bell deliver, okay. And so I was going to just get the $5 box. And I went through the whole rigmarole of getting the order done and blah, blah, blah. And at the end, there was a delivery fee of $15. And I said, I'm not going to spend $20 for a $5 box. I got in my car and drove the 2 miles. Yeah, the delivery charges are getting outrageous. Oh, there you go. Did you get that, Wilbur? Sean just put that up there for you. Did you figure out the angle of the roof there, Sean?
I decided I'm going to go with a flat roof.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm marking down 3 feet, so I know where to put the.
Now, also, you should put a strip of that 175 along the bottom of the structure. That'll keep the wall straight, and it'll give you some place to glue it down if you want to put a foundation in there.
Oh, okay. Good plan.
Did your glue dry yet there, Nathan?
Unlikely, but let's getting a little closer.
Getting closer? All right. It's about as exciting as watching paint dry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Sean's T-square also.
You gotta watch that you don't put too much pressure because it's 12 inches long. It flexes a little bit, but other than that, it works great.
You just use that to draw your lines. You don't use that to cut, right?
No, just drawing.
Uh-huh.
Oops. Yes.
Oh, no oops allowed. That's why we got erasers.
That's right.
I've been using my mat to square stuff up also, which is a great help.
Yeah. Well, what the heck is that line now? Uh-oh.
Now, what would you do with a 4 foot by 8 foot piece of plexiglass, Mr. Roy Container Man?
Putting a sunroof in his bunk.
I guess something like that. In his sleeper.
That doesn't look right.
All right, guys, take a break. I want to show you something here. You guys are eventually going to want to put some piping stuff on your builds. This is a piece of styrene rod that is number 212 by Evergreen. And I find this to be the most common size that I've been using. Now, if you want to bend this rod, there's several ways you can do it. I find that using my cigarette lighter works the best. If you just take it, you take a cigarette lighter and just give it like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just go. Well, that one, I got to get a little more, but you can see right there.
And heat it up.
Yeah, you just heat it up. You can use a heating iron. You can use a soldering iron. In fact, you can even use your breath, believe it or not. The trick is once you get it bent, you need to hold it there until it cools, because otherwise, if you can see what's happening here, it's got a memory and it wants to straighten out.
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't hold it long enough, but you can see it's actually starting to straighten out. Now, once you bend it and heat it in that one spot, you cannot reheat it. So let me see if I can get this and hold it down there. Now, the burn mark that you see there, you'll get rid of that when you paint it. You see, I'm holding that at a 90 right now.
Yeah.
And it will stay there. Now you can do other stuff with this. You can take it and heat it up in another spot and then bend it another way. And then you got that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you need to bend stuff, that's basically how you can do it easy enough. And like
Is that about the right size for like downspouts? And
actually, this is kind of big for a downspout.
is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. In scale, in end scale, this is 1 foot, 1 foot in diameter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it would be a bit big then.
Yeah, it would be a bit big. But I mean, if you have the time, you have a hobby shop that's close by to you and that has all of these evergreen products, you can go there and you can pick out whatever size tubing you want. They got tubing, they got rods, they got square tubing, they got a bunch of stuff that you can check out in it. You can also go to the alternative, which is Plastruct. Plastruct has a lot of architectural designs, I-beams. So does Evergreen have I-beams and angles and stuff like that, but not everything. For instance, Evergreen does not have T's. I was looking for a T, and the only place that I could get the T would be at Plastruct.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
Plastruct does a lot of stuff in ABS, and so if you're going to use their products with the ABS, if you buy ABS products from them, you'll have to buy their ABS glue.
Right.
It's called Plastaweld or something like that, and it's good for ABS plastic.
Okay. Cool.
I remember continuing. I remember when I first moved out here to Arizona, I did that. I found a local place that was selling styrene, and I was amazed at the deal I got. I got like a 3 foot by 6 foot sheet for like $7, but this is going back 2004, so I'm sure that the prices are way higher right now. But yeah, Roy's got a point. If you check out the local dealers in your area, you might be able to get it cheaper. Let's see. I would love to watch them sometime. Yeah, really. That would be funny. ABS plastic. Yep. With the black. Yep, exactly. All right. Hey, Marcel, how's it going, buddy? Glad you could make it in tonight. Oh, that sucks. Too bad about that, Ian. How's Nathan doing over there?
Good.
Still waiting for that to dry, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, you're in Connecticut. CV? Okay.
Oh.
What's the grumbling going on there?
We got to do some math. Oh, 105. Why couldn't I figure that so fast?
Hello, Mark Santola. How's it going, buddy? What are you trying to figure out?
Oh, just for the strip styrene, the 175.
Oh,
Doing the bases and the pieces for the roof.
I
figured I had it out. I might as well cut it now.
Yeah, you might as well. You got it all apart. This is the best time to put it in there now. Well, the ABS that Plastruck uses is gray. It's a gray plastic.
Yeah, the hobby shop that I got the metal siding evergreen sheets. They carry both evergreen and Plastruck. So.
Yeah, most hobby shops will, but they don't fit. They're not as intense as far as inventory goes in the Plastruck, not unless it's a really big hobby shop.
Yeah, quite a selection, actually. I was surprised.
I know the hobby shop that used to be here was more on the evergreen side than the Plastruck side. Did you leave space in your corners, Sean?
I subtracted the thickness of the.
Okay.
So it would, they would butt up together like that.
That's what I want to make sure you were doing.
Yeah.
Now, also, if you want to, I don't know how stable your building is, but if you want to take those and put them in the corners of your building, you can do that also.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah. So as uprights, right?
Yeah, as uprights.
Yeah.
I mean, up until I had gotten that gluing jig, I was using the uprights.
Oh, okay.
But now that I got the gluing jig, I don't use the uprights anymore because I can keep it pretty square just using the gluing jig.
Gotcha.
So let me see if any of my YouTube buddies can help me out with this. All right, guys, you know that I've been doing this train station or transit center in Oxnard, California. And this is the tower. It's a clock tower. And I am doing the roof to it. Now, the roof is not working out exactly the way I want it to because I want to have an overhang of 1 millimeter all the way around. So my question is, do I make it, when I cut these pieces out, wow, I can't believe how see-through this is, and it's white. When I cut the base out of these guys, do I cut it 1 millimeter bigger? I don't know. I've been having lots of problems with it, trying to get it to work out. I mean, it looks fairly decent like that, but it's not equal all the way around. And like I said earlier, I think the biggest problem with this build is going to be doing all the roof sections because they're all interact with each other. Yes, cut 1 millimeter longer. I did that, Roy, but it didn't work out. I'm having problems. I need you here. Oh, by the way, Roy, we did start working on the layout. And I will start doing some videos on that pretty soon, too.
Well, measure twice, cut once, you dummy.
That's what they say. Now, a word of advice, if you're going to put windows and doors in there, now is the time to cut it.
Right. Before glue it all together.
Exactly.
And that could be our homework for the week.
That could be. Now, you know what? You can get doors and windows from Teachy Group and from Grantline. And what I will do is, let's see, I will run this along the bottom. Why, Roy?
Oh, close to-
Uh, hold on, Sean. Hold on a minute.
Yep.
John, I would need for you to do a Skype. A deal to explain what you're doing there, because it says when you cut it 1 millimeter longer, you don't want to add 1 millimeter to the angled sides. You add 1 millimeter straight down the center. Oh. Sorry, Roy. You measure, you add 1 millimeter straight down the center. John, do you think that you and I could do a little chat session, video chat session? Yeah, that would be cool, John. That would be cool. The roof on this thing will be the last thing for this video that I want to do for this next week. Would you like to use his phone? Would you like to use his phone a friend? Oh yeah, I get stuff from Teachy and I get stuff from Grantline all the time. In fact, this is just a little assortment that I have of Grantline and Teachy. Oops, come back to you. This is Teachy right here. This is Teachy right here. Oh boy, throwing everything all over the place. All my windows fell out of the thing. Yeah, I use them all the time. In fact, I just recently found out how to get a hold of Grantline because they have some windows that Teachy Group does not have. All right, these guys.
So standard door, Vinny, 36 by
36 by 80.
80?
80.
88?
Yeah, 6.5 feet. Oh, I got it now, Roy. Okay, got it. They also had that on cash taxi or cash ride or something like that, where you can phone a friend to get an answer. Who wants to be a millionaire? Cash cab, that's it. That's it. I used to watch that a lot. Cash cab.
That's a good old Canadian show.
Is it really?
Yeah, they film it in Toronto. Actually, I think they're filming in Vancouver right now.
Uh-huh.
When we're at the shop and lunchtime, we watch it, having our coffee break in that.
Well, good evening, Miss Sherry.
Hi.
Good evening. I'm a little slow.
I think so.
Well, at least I'm in the same state this time.
Okay.
Last time I wasn't even in the same state.
Oh.
That I missed it. I was up. My kids decided I needed to go to Washington.
Oh. Washington State, huh?
Yeah.
All
It was
right.
fun.
Where in Washington?
The Tacoma, South Seattle area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I used to live up there, believe it or not.
I think I've heard you mention that before.
Yeah, I lived in Olympia.
Yep. We went down to a hotel they call the Great Wolf Lodge. We got one down here in Arizona, that's past Olympia. So we went through and we looked at some trains down there.
Yeah. That's Burlington Northern Country.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I got a question for you, Sherry.
Yes, sir.
Why does my OBS not remember my cameras?
Well, if you're still doing that naming thing you were doing, it might be because they're different cameras. You think you're talking about the same camera, but it's not. So I don't. That's why my cameras are named like face cam, desk cam, stand cam.
I can understand. I name my cameras accordingly. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is with the video capture cards, they do not distinguish the name of the camera. They distinguish themselves as USB video. Okay.
Yeah, they don't.
And I have 3 of those that say USB video. And so I'm thinking that the computer is getting confused because I'm asking for this camera, but it's seeing USB video. It's not seeing a name of a camera.
I don't know. I'd have to take a look at it.
Well, if you get a chance, I would appreciate it if you can
of course
and see what we can do to fix this, because
of course.
I mean, they were working over. I was telling Sean earlier, they were all working great yesterday. I was just switching back and forth, having all this fun with my cameras and stuff. And then all of a sudden today I go to use it and only 2 of them are working. So.
Yeah, that's kind of a hands-on, I got to see what you're talking about thing. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll come over. Let's see. Okay. I'm busy tomorrow.
All right. No problem.
Maybe later. I'll let you know.
Just text me.
Okay.
Or call me, one or the other.
Yeah. I'll get over there as soon as I can. I might be able to tomorrow. We'll see.
Let's get back to this. Have you got this done already?
No, I have. I have not gotten anything done. I got it cut out. That's it. I don't even remember where I'm at. What was it? Last night I was finding pieces and going, what is this piece of scrap stuff? And then I'm like, oh, yeah. I mean, I remember what pieces I had, but I didn't remember they looked like that. I was like, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty much toast. I mean, I have them. They're here. This is it.
In your coffee cup?
I got a Sparky coffee cup. He sent me my winnings from Christmas. Oh, and he was so nice to include one of his coffee cups.
Oh, nice.
He didn't tell me I was going to get the booby prize.
Name my 2 cameras, broken cam, and hasn't worked. I missed your jokes, Rob. Split Rock, how's it going, buddy?
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Sherry.
So good to see everybody. I'm sorry I'm late. This daylight saving time thing and then me dilly-dallying around. Traffic was bad, too. I was out on the road. I was watching you on the road, but I couldn't say anything because I'm mobile, you know. Hauling my big trailer around. I'm not like Container Man that I can like video while I drive and talk and visit and critique drivers and talk about trains. And I mean, wow, I'm not a pro.
You mean rant on drivers?
I love it though. I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
If everybody lived out in the country like you do, traffic wouldn't be so bad. But this is a metropolitan area, and there is traffic.
Yeah, it's just stoplights, and then it's traffic time. They let out the library or something.
Yeah. Just pick these great info.
Did you want a loading bay door on this side where the shed is, Benny? Or do you want it on the ends?
You can do a ground level loading door on one side. And if you want to have this building between 2 tracks, Then on the opposite side of the shed, you can go ahead and put a loading platform door, which is 4 feet above the ground.
Okay.
Now, are you
All
guys
right.
still working with the for sale sign stuff? Or I heard you talking about the fancy polystyrene stuff.
Yeah, Sean's got some evergreen stuff, but he's still using the for sale signs.
Oh, yeah. I kind of like that. Then I don't feel so bad if I have to cut 18 billion. I did get to a couple of train stores in Seattle,
Oh, that's
and
great.
now I don't know what I did with it, but I got that 175 stuff you told us to get,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know where it is now. Uh-oh. I see my balsa wood, but I don't see my... I probably put it away someplace safe. But there's too many things put away safe around here.
So if you happen to come by
I'm not ready.
tomorrow or whenever you come by, I will show you or tell you what you're going to be building alongside the shed that you are building now.
Okay. If I don't get by tomorrow, I'll for sure be there Thursday.
All right, that's no problem.
Yeah. If you figure it out before then, I'll still come by and
Okay.
bother you.
I can give you a personal lesson.
Oh, I might need that. But I need to find my stuff.
That would
Yeah, I
help.
was having fun finding that stuff in the store. I was like, oh, I know what this is. I know I was supposed to buy it. It's 175. And then I bought a Loco and Steve, the one,
What you said?
Steve, is it Childers?
Steve Childers, yeah.
With the turntable? He told me that it wasn't the one that the box said. I'm like, oh, okay. But it's cool anyway. So I think I'm supposed to be gluing is what I'm supposed to be doing. But I don't even know what I don't know. He's waiting for glue to dry. I want to do what Nathan's doing. I just want to glue something and watch it. Let's just watch it for a while. That's about as advanced as I need to get today.
Although my glue is getting tacky.
Is it?
Yep.
As long as you're not, we're good.
I was telling the guys earlier, Sherry, that this will be the last time I'll be using the StreamYards with the 10, paying for it.
Uh-huh.
Because quite a few people dropped out, and I don't think I need to be paying the extra money for it when I can get 6 and 5 plus myself in here. So
yeah, that's smart business there. Yep. So I was asking how to best set this up. But you know what? It looks like this is not straight. So this doesn't look 90 degrees. Looks like it's gotten tweaked. Probably. Yeah, it's bent. I need to get the vacuum. How am I supposed to do 90 degrees if my thing's not 90 degrees? I don't know.
What's not 90 degrees?
My corner over here. Let's see if I can get it. I don't know. Here, let me get my camera. Over. You see that? Whoop. Doo-doo.
Oh, because it's got the slit?
No, it goes like that.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? It's defective.
So what about the other corners?
Yeah, that's why I switched to this other corner. I think it'll be all right. I switched to it. Getting a little glare. And I don't need that house thing in there anymore. Where's my OBS? There we go. There. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, Steve Childers is talking about my train. I should sell it to you, Steve, or whatever, because you probably appreciate it way more than I do. I mean, I like it. It's really pretty. I like it. It's pretty. But that's about, I could get another pretty one.
Is that what's
I'm not-
running on your layout right now?
No, that's my N scale. This is an HO I got.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I have it here. I think I took it to my HO layout. I was waiting for my hoppers to come. So now I'm starting a HO layout at work. But I forgot my plywood. I need to do my bench work, and I forgot my plywood today. So didn't get very far.
You doing something in your school?
Yeah, I have a supply room that's pretty big, and so I'm learning how to do all this stuff so that I can teach the kids if I ever get to. That'll be fun. I mean, I'm learning it because I like to, but if I get to play at school, that's the advantages of teaching something you would do for free.
Right.
And you get paid for it. It's pretty cool. And right now I have a student teacher, so she's doing all the work.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah. So what did they do? They told me to do this and then bead the inside. But now, see, now I'll get it turned the wrong way. Okay, not that side first, then. This side first. What's the technique for gluing this, Vinny? Teach me. I mean, if I just go like this and then go like that one, I'll get glue everywhere.
I would stand it up.
Uh-huh. So
now you have your 175 pieces. Do you have your number 175?
No, I don't. Right? I don't know where they are. Okay, but
so
if I had them.
If you had them, what I would tell you to do is to support the corners with short pieces. But you can go ahead and put it together like that. Just make sure that you have the end walls inside the side walls, or vice versa.
Okay, so like, yeah, all right. One way or the other, but be consistent on both ends.
Right, be consistent. Okay, so now once you get that set up like that, go ahead and put your magnets and hold it in place. Put two on the long wall and two on the short wall.
Okay. They like to jump around.
Yes, they sometimes have
pretty tricky. Yeah. Okay. And all right. I think I got the right. Well, let's see. I need to move this guy down a little bit.
Just make sure you got it as tight as you can in the corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can lay those magnets down also if you want.
Oh. Then I'd never get them off the board. They're really hard for me to pull right now.
Oh, they're hard for me too. You know what you're talking about. All right, so now if you can, once you get that all set up, if you can get your glue bottle in there to go right up the corner.
So there's a opening on the outside. Is that where I glue up? Or do I glue on the inside?
On the inside.
Yeah, okay, then I gotta move this guy because that's not gonna let me. And it gets to glue everybody who wants to stick to everybody. I'm gonna glue this and have this permanently in my little metal box is what I'm gonna do. I'll have a metal box with a building in the corner. Like that. Because it'll be glued forever. All right, let's see.
So you wait for that to dry.
I haven't glued it yet. Yeah.
Well, all right. After you glue it, you'll wait for it to dry, and then you'll do exactly the same. But make sure you do it the opposite way so your walls line up. I know you look confused on that when I said that, right?
Yeah. Okay. So I want it in. I want the ends on the inside of this wall.
You can, yeah.
The ends. Just as long as I do, like, okay, so on this side, I do the same thing. Outside, or,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
then
You
down
put it on-
here, I do the same thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
You got it.
I think that's what I understand. I hope this is okay. Well, let me see. What kind of glue do I got? I got this glue. This is funny. I went to the local. There's a local toy shop, or it's like they have a lot of tanks and airplanes and cars. Have you ever been to Andy's
No.
hobby shop? Yeah,
Uh-uh.
it's close to my place. And and this took like a month and a half or 2 months to get to me because it came from Japan. And he had a whole carton of them. I could have just driven down the street and gotten it. I mean, even if it was more money, it wouldn't have still been a. So, okay, so that's this stuff. I don't even
Right.
know what kind of glue. So use this.
Here, look.
X. I'm looking. I don't see you. I have some other glue too.
No,
I have a
that's
whole bunch.
you're fine with that because that's what
This
I'm
is-
showing you. I'm showing you what I use.
Oh, I'm just seeing me.
Oh, okay. Duh. Maybe now you can see it, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yay! It's the same thing. Yay! How about that?
There-
Okay, now.
I gotta find the rest of the applicator I have for this type of glue. It's really cool. Roy got it for me as a gift a while ago,
Oh,
but he did not get me the part that sucks the glue into the applicator.
so
So-
there's like a little pointy thing in there. Is that what I'm going to use?
Yes. No, wait. What do you got? Wait.
Oh no, it's a little brush.
It's a brush. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just take that brush and just run it inside the corner, right up the
Oh
corner.
my god, it's like doing nails. Oh, I don't think I can see what I'm doing here.
You need to get yourself some visors.
Oh, yeah. I just need the camera out of the way, or get my glasses the right direction. Oh man. Oh, okay. This is going to be on the inside. Ooh, I'm going to get high from these fumes. Okay, I just brushed up the side or up the joint. That
Up the
it?
joint, and just let it sit there for a couple of minutes.
I couldn't
And then you'll be able-
get down past the magnet. I'll have to do the other half.
Yeah,
After
once you get part of it glued, it'll stay in place that you can move the magnet out of the way and glue the
Then I
rest
can
of
do
it.
the bottom.
Yes.
Yay! Now I get to do Nathan.
Yeah, but you're not going to wait as long as Nathan. Your glue
I
is
can't
going to
even
dry.
see it drying. How do you see it
Yeah.
drying? You know, if this little brush was longer, I could reach it from over
Yes.
here.
You know what? You can get yourself a couple of cheap paintbrushes and use those instead.
Oh, I have quite a few paintbrushes.
Yeah, nothing says that you have to use that brush.
So what have I got? Oh, I have this one.
Done, Sean?
What's that?
Are you all done?
Yeah, I've got everything
Hi,
all
Sean.
planned out. I'm going to cut the windows out and glue those strips in
Let's
a
try
little
this one.
later.
Looks fun. I know how to handle a brush. There we go. But I don't know if it'll glue. Oh, oh my gosh, this stuff stinks. Okay.
What's the size of a standard loading dock door, Vinny?
You can go 12 by 12, 12 by 15, 10 by 12. There's
So
Okay.
now
one-
won't this glue shut? What'll happen to my brush?
well, that's what I'm saying. Use a cheap brush because you eventually have to throw it away. Or I don't know if that'll work. You might put a little nail polish remover and try and clean the brush.
Well, I have lots of thinners and things like that. So
You can try it. I don't know if that'll work, Roy. I think I really don't know if that'll work. But it's a real neat. It's a glass tube that's really tiny, and what it does is you fill it. It's about 6 inches long. You'll fill it with glue, and it works on gravity. So when you tip it over is when the glue comes out, and it comes out in a nice flow stream. Then you hold it level and the glue stops flowing. So really cool. I need to get the other part for it. I was going to look for that today and I forgot to do that. What do you think of this, Sherry?
Ooh, that looks awesome.
Amazing and
Wow.
awesome.
And how about this?
Yes, I knew that's what you were going to show next. You've been busy. You've gotten to play. I had to go visit relatives.
I've been so busy
stuff.
that I have been neglecting watching YouTube videos. I get up in the morning, whatever time it is, I come out here, make my coffee, and I sit down and I start working on that project.
Wow, you're in the groove.
You know, and once I get going, it's like I on this particular stuff, the first video I did last week, there's 60 hours of work in that video.
Wow, nice.
And this one is about the same. This one's about 60. And I have to make them, I'm making them 40 minutes long. I don't want to make them 40 minutes long, but for me to complete what I'm doing, I have to make it 40 minutes long. You know, and I understand people don't like watching videos that long, but
well, they can skip around.
You know, I mean, that's why they have the go forward button. You know, you can press forward.
Yeah.
Know?
Skip around.
But guys, I am going to go ahead and leave you now. Sean, you know what you got to do.
Yep, I think we're all good.
Thank you, JD. Sherry, when you come over, I'll show you what Sean is doing. And Nathan, when you get ready, when that dries up, maybe next week you can catch up on what we're doing.
Jerry, hello.
I'm just glad I got to see everybody. We'll hit it again next week.
Yes.
All righty. And I'll see you
All right.
tomorrow or the next day. Okay.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Take care, guys.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Good night, Vinny. Thank you.